Hello friends, today we are going to learn the degrees of comparison part 1. Okay? Can I start the class? Yes. Here, let us learn first what is degree. When we use adjectives to compare persons or things, we are said to be using degrees of comparison. Here, remember one thing, that is comparing. So, degree is equal to comparing, means degree is used to compare, and to make such comparison we use adjectives. So, adjectives are used to make comparison. Students, do you know adjectives? Yes. Adjective is a word which is used to give more information about the noun, and such adjectives are used to compare objects when we use them in a degree. For example, a clever boy. Here, boy is a noun and a word clever is an adjective. That word clever is used to give more information about the noun, that is boy. So, if it is asked how is the boy, then answer is he is clever. So, clever in degree, a word clever is an adjective. We can make it cleverer in a comparative degree and cleverest in the superlative degree. As we have word here tall, it is called positive degree, taller comparative degree, and tallest it is superlative degrees. So, here we are learning what is degree. Have you understood? So, degrees are comparison. Degrees are used for comparison, and to make such comparison, adjectives are used. Now, let me explain this in detail with the example here. You can see the example is Ram is taller than Shyam. Here, two objects, two persons, Ram and Shyam, they are compared here. What is said? Ram is taller than Shyam. So, Ram is here compared with Shyam, and to make comparison we have used an adjective, that is tall. In a comparative it is taller, taller than. So, we use degrees adjectives to compare persons or objects. So, there are three types of degrees. They are called positive, comparative, and superlative. A word tall is in a positive degree, it is written taller, and in a superlative it is a tallest. Okay? Have you understand? Have you understood? Yes. Now, next, see here, as I have told you, there are three degrees in English. The first is positive degree, the second is comparative degree, and the third is superlative degree. Okay? Now, see next. Here we learn how to identify degrees. When it is positive degree, or comparative degree or superlative degree in the sentence. First of all, we have to know, is it positive, comparative or superlative when we go for transformation, changing positive into comparative or comparative into superlative. First of all, we have to do one thing, that we have to identify the degree in the sentence. So, how can you identify the degree? When it is positive degree, see, adjective is written in between as like here, or so as. When you see in the sentence adjective is written in between as or so as, this is called a positive degree. See, some examples are written here. Suresh is as tall as his brother. See, that word tall is an adjective and it is written in between as. So, this is called an example of positive degree. In the next example, India is not so large as China. So, you can see so large as means adjective is written in between so and as. So, this is also an example of positive degree. Friends, have you got this? How to identify a positive degree? Yes, adjective is written in between as or so as. When you find an adjective is written in between as or so as, this is called a positive degree. Now, next, how to identify a comparative degree? You can use adjective, then er and later than, or more, adjective and than. When an adjective is written like it is given here, this is called a comparative degree. See that we use er, we added er to the adjective and later we write than. So, when er is added to an adjective and afterwards than is used. So, this is called a comparative degree. Sometime we use more, means more is used before an adjective. So, such adjective, those are having 2 or more than 2 syllables. In such cases, instead of adding er, we use a word more. So, more is written, then adjective and followed by than. So, adjective is written like er than or more, adjective and than in a comparative degree. So, if you find er and than or more, adjective and than in the sentence, this is a comparative degree. So, let me explain it in details with the examples given here. See the first example, China is larger than India. So, larger than. So, here you can see in a positive large, but in comparative it is larger. So, larger and than. So, this is an example of comparative degree. In the second example, iron is more useful than any other metal. So, useful, this is comparative degree because we have used a word more, then adjective and then than. So, some words, those are having, as I have told you, 2 or more than 2 syllables, they do not accept er as a suffix. So, in case we use more. In this word useful, that FUL, this is a suffix which is added already to the word use. So, we do not use ER after suffix is added to the words. So, instead of using ER, you can take a word more. So, more, then adjective and then. So, sometimes when a word is having two or more than two syllables in the syllables in the word, in cases instead of ER we use that word more. So, more plus adjective and then. So, when you find such type of construction in the sentence, then it is an example of comparative degree. So, friends, did you understand how to identify positive degree and comparative degree? Okay. So, in a positive degree, adjective is written in between as or so as. In a comparative, we add ER and then, or adjective is preceded with more and followed by than. So, it is a comparative degree. So, can I change the next change this slide? Okay. Now, see how to identify a superlative degree. So, in the superlative degree, adjective is preceding with the word article the. So, there is always article the is taken before an adjective, then adjective, and adjective is added with est, like the word tall, taller, tallest. So, we have added est to the word tall. So, in the superlative it is tallest. Here you can see some examples like smart, smarter and smartest. So, est is used to the adjective, and sometimes those adjectives are having two or more than two syllables. So, in case if they are not accept est to the adjective, we use the word most. We use that word most and then adjective in the sentence. So, in the superlative degree, when there is two syllable or more than two syllable, in case we use the and most and adjective. So, this way we write superlative degree. So, friends, did you understand how to identify a superlative degree? Yes. What do we use? The plus adjective added with est or the, most and adjective. Let us see some examples. Supriya is the smartest girl in the class. So, you can see the and then smartest est. Darjeeling is the most beautiful, the and most and then adjective, the most beautiful place I have seen. So, by these examples I hope you have understood how to write a superlative degree. So, we have learnt here how to identify positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. Now, let us know how to change the degrees. We can change a positive into comparative or comparative into positive, vice versa, or if it is a superlative degree, we can make it positive or comparative. So, you can change the degree from positive to comparative and comparative to superlative, but it has some rules. Now, let us learn rule number 1. What is rule number 1? If there is comparison between two persons, remember this word, comparison between two persons, two things or two groups, the positive and comparative degree are used. Means if there is comparison between two, if one is compared with other, there is comparison between two, in such case we use positive and comparative degree. In this case, no superlative degree is used if one is compared with other. Means, so if one is compared with other, if two objects are compared, we do not use superlative degree. We use only positive degree and comparative degree when there is comparison between two. Okay? So, here we have some examples that can give you more clarity. Here, first example, Pune is not as cool as Bangalore. You can see the two objects are compared. The first is Pune and the second is Bangalore. So, when it is two objects are compared, we use positive and comparative degree. In such case, we do not use superlative degree. So, Pune is not as cool as Bangalore. So, adjective is written in between as. So, this is a positive degree. So, positive degree can be transformed into comparative degree, and the comparative degree of Pune is not as cool as Bangalore is cooler than Pune. So, this is the comparative degree of Pune is not as cool as Bangalore. Now, example second, iron is more useful than other metals. So, here more and adjective and than. So, when you see more adjective and than, this is a comparative degree. So, comparative degree can change into positive, and the positive is other metals are not so useful as iron. So, we use as or so as in a positive degree. Okay? So, have you got the rule number 1? What is it? We use only positive and comparative degree when one is compared with other. Okay? Now, here in this slide, let us learn how to make changes, how to make positive to comparative degree and vice versa. Vice versa means positive to comparative or comparative to positive. So, you can make a positive degree into comparative or comparative degree into positive. So, there are certain rules to change positive into comparative or comparative into positive. Let us learn first. Write down the second comparative factor to begin the sentence. So, see, when first object is compared with the second, like here in the example, Sheetal is not so beautiful as Rina. Here Sheetal is the first object and Rina is the second object. When one is compared with other, while changing the degree, we use the second comparative factor, that is second is Rina, we write first. So, we write the second comparative object first and first last. Okay? Then change positive sentence into negative and negative into positive, that is vice versa. If you find the sentence negative, like here not, by using a word not, we have made the sentence negative. If you find the sentence is negative, while changing it, while transforming it into another degree, make it positive, means remove not or any negative words like no, never, none. Okay? If positive sentence, make it negative, and if negative sentence, make it positive, because we are changing the places of objects. Okay? Because the second object is taken first. Here we have used Reena first, and because Sheetal is not so beautiful, when we write Reena is, then we make a positive degree. So, here we remove the not. So, negative sentence becomes positive, and then while making it positive degree, write the adjective like as adjective as or so adjective as. So, in the as I have told you, while making positive, an adjective is written between as or so as. In comparative, we add ear and than, or we use more, adjective and than while making comparative degree. Now, see here in the example, Sheetal is not so beautiful as Reena. While making comparative degree, we use the second comparative first, and the second comparative is Reena. So, we write Reena first, Reena is. Then, because example is in a positive degree, because beautiful adjective is written between so and as. So, if it is positive, we can change into comparative. So, while making comparative, beautiful is a word, and beautiful word does not accept er. So, we write more beautiful and then the second comparative object, that is first comparative object, that is Sheetal. So, your comparative sentence is Reena is more beautiful than Sheetal. So, remember, when a sentence is negative, make a positive sentence. Write the second comparative object first and the first comparative object last. And if it is you are making comparative, write comparative with the comparative format, that is adjective with er than or more, adjective and than. And while making positive, use adjective in between so as or as. By doing such changes, we can make a positive sentence into comparative or vice versa. Okay, friends, have you understood? Very good. So, this is all for today's class. We will learn the second rule in our next class. Till then, have a nice day. Goodbye. Thank you.